English, I'm going to work my butt off, work hard to become someone. Even though people are making me laugh out of me because I couldn't speak a word of English. At times when I came home from school and I said, Ma and Dad, I don't want to go to school anymore. And they said, why, son? And I told them, people were making fun of me because I couldn't speak English. And my father, I still remember what and my mother, I still remember what they said. Son, we brought you to the United States, giving you an opportunity. We know it's hard, it's difficult, but face it. If you don't do it, who's going to do it for you? If you don't study hard, who's going to study for you? If you don't get a good education, who is going to do that for you? You're it. Nobody else. I take that into my heart and study hard. 6 months along the line, I received a certificate for being the most improved student in the class. And that motivated me more and more and study harder and harder. Now, for some of you who really lucky who were born in the United States, I have 5 children also, and I have 3 of my children here with me today, and I get emphasizing to them they're so fortunate to be here because they're born, they went to school, they went to kindergarten, and I have a daughter who will be graduating this year from high school as well. But just to throw this story to you that we did not come in a good life. Your parents came, God knows. I want you guys to go home today and ask your parents, my name is Dad, could you tell us about your story? How did you came from Laos to cross the Mekong River to Thailand, and from Thailand to the United States? Will you have any difficulty? Would you do that for me today? And that will make you think a little bit more about your future as well and enlarge your vision. Okay? Now, you have the vision. We're not end yet. Now you have the vision. What are you going to do with it? Now you have to become what you believe. And it's not a simple thing to do. At times, people are going to tell you, say, look, you are a small person. You could even speak a word of English. People are going to put you down. People are going to tell you, say, I don't think you can become a medical physician. Who can determine that? Yourself, exactly. Yourself. A lot of people, when I was in high school, I told them to say, you know what, I want to become a physician. I want to become a doctor so I can help people to get well so they can become home. And I don't mean to say this to my counselor back in high school, but they say, you could even speak English well enough to learn biology. How can you become a physician? Jeez, that really put me down. I went home, I read, talked to my mom again. Said, Mom, I'm not going back to school again. She said, why? I said, they're making fun of me. They don't think that I can become anyone. My mother said, son, you're the only one can determine your future. Son, you're the only one can make that decision. Don't make other people make a decision for you. So I went back to school again and studied really hard again. Sure enough, I graduated from high school, and I went to college as a freshman. At that time, I only been in the United States for 6 years. And my English was still very poor at that time. So my freshman counselor said, I told her, I said, well, I want to go to medical school. And she said, why? I said, I want to help people to get well. And she said, but, you know, we had to work on your English because medical school is pretty tough, very competitive. And a lot of born students still have a problem getting to medical school. So, you know, the chance of for you to get into medical school,